Hi, how you doing? If you haven't followed the Twitch yet, you should do that, you bet, and enjoy the video. This video's been a long time coming. Haven't vlogged in a while. Probably suck at it, so bear with me. But today, we're doing a video that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and that is the tour of my setup / office. Here's the entrance door. It's kind of weird because here we have a closet that, look at this, just look at this. Yes, very intriguing closet here. Literally a triangle, but we can fit as much stuff as we can because in our apartment, man, there's like no storage and it's tough. Anyways, over here we have just some nice Star Wars Mandalorian posters. Nice. You know, it's kind of funny because you have Ahsoka here, Grogu here, and it's literally the exact same. Grogu on the left, Ahsoka on the right. But this calendar is fire. Got it at Walmart and it's dope. I actually got both of these. Actually, no, I think I got this at Target and this at Walmart. But regardless, I got both of the frames at Walmart. And as you can see here, I dropped this one. So don't mind that, you know. I mean, you probably didn't even notice because my video quality is so shitty. But, and right below that, we have a nice couch here. This couch actually used to be in the living room until we got our huge sectional. This thing is super comfy. It's tiny and it's not practical for a living room, but it's nice for just like a nice seating area. And it's kind of beat to crap, as you can see here. Our cat has kind of decided she would like to pick at that. And anyways, this thing, honestly, it's worth nothing, junk. As soon as we move out here, I'm going to get rid of it because it's literally just taking up space, but it's comfy, you know. Over here, have this bean bag that I've had ever since I can't even remember, and it's awesome. It's so comfortable. It's humongous. What I would like to do is get more like fluff or whatever the heck is in here, because when I got it back from my dad's house, we like took everything, we took all the stuff out of it and then cleaned the sheet or like this like sack part. And there, you know, it looks like there's a lot of fluff or whatever in there, but there's not. So like if we could like build it up to where it's like literally like a huge chair, this thing would be sick. But yeah, love this thing. It's nice to just, you know, sit there, do some homework, whatever, watch some YouTube, but this thing is definitely sick. And over here we have a nice bed that Stormy never uses, and I'm probably just gonna throw away because it just sits there in the corner and does absolutely nothing. Here we have a nice trash can. You know, I'm going to show you guys literally everything in here. And whether it's a trash can, whether it's a Porg, Legos, whatever, I'm going to show you. Over here, we have my RTX 3070 box that I just like to display because, you know, how many of you have a 3070? And how many of you got it for retail in January, you know? Probably not a lot. I got extremely lucky, and I'm super fortunate that I was able to snag one for retail. I had been trying to get some type of RTX card since the 3080 release. Still am consistently trying to get another one. I'll get to that in a second. And yeah. But anyways, let's start with this half of the desk here. Here we have the nice Porg. Love this set. Nice display piece here. Trap pad. Always just have the iPad here just for whatever. I'm going to be taking it on vacation because I've downloaded a bunch of stuff so we can watch that on the plane. Down here we have some nice Panthers memorabilia or just like collectible shit. This Cam Newton Funko Pop. I've been always wanting one of these, right? And like this thing's old. I think it I don't know when it came out, but it's old. And I was at a store in the Mall of America and just so happened to stumble upon it like a year ago. And I was like, dude, how is this still around? Like, this is old. Anyways, picked it up, haven't opened it. It's sick, and I'm just glad I have it. Over here, these like mini helmet joints that you see, had to get the Panthers just because, I don't know. They're honestly, it's not worth the money. This thing's like $40 and it does nothing but sit in this case. But it's Panthers, and I like the Panthers. As you guys may know, Panthers. But down here, we just have some random just stuff like these HyperX keycaps. These are actually, I have these on my keyboard now. As you can see, they're like the pudding caps or whatever. These are actually the stock ones that came with my Razer Huntsman. Like iPhone thing. GTX 1060 that's in Haley's computer, the Kraken case, Astro A4s, just random boxes that I may need someday if I decide to sell any of my stuff. And then, you know, let's do the chair here. So let's see here. Last year, around, I want to say before COVID, I had this shitty ass chair, right? And then my streams decided to get a little bit bigger and people were donating. Hummer, Ginge, Hilo, you guys are the homies. Those are the top 3 up on the Twitch right now. For gifted, I can thank you. This is probably one of my first purchases I ever made with like my Twitch money. It's well worth it. 130 bucks, looks nice. It's a little uncomfortable after sitting. As you can see here, there's like a nice imprint of my butt here. Hopefully I don't get demonetized from that. But yeah, it's super comfortable. However, sometimes for like long sessions of sitting, of playing or whatever, it gets a little uncomfortable. You just have to move around. But the lumbar support, one of my favorite things is that it can recline. Like check this out. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. I do this frequently. When I'm streaming, some of you guys may know that, you know, if I lose a game or if I'm just intermission, just lean back, get shit on by a one-shot sniper or one-tap wonder, whatever it is, I'll lean back, hop on TikTok and just, you know, try to enjoy myself somewhat here. It's really comfortable, honestly. Like, this chair is awesome. Okay, now to the good stuff here. Here we have I think this is my first monitor I ever got. Anyways, I have it on a vertical mount here. And before we start this, one, I know my setup is kind of jank, but it works. Two, nothing's color coordinated. I know eventually I will redo all of this. And three, my cable management is horrendous, so just bear with me. Everything here is functional. Just know that. Anyways, let's get back to this. Here we have the vertical mount. This is where I'm reading chat. Right now I just have Discord up. Right here, we just have a nice little Mando, Grogu. I just like having like little display pieces on my desk. It just makes it feel more like at home. I know it's not like, it doesn't look great, but I like it, you know. Here we have the nice train whistle. This gets blown every time we have a nice sub train going or just a crazy donation, just gets hyped up in the chat. Here is my 165 hertz Spectre monitor. I got a hell of a deal on this thing. I think I picked this up for like, I want to say like 150 bucks on Amazon on a sale. So far, you know, for the money, can't beat it. However, I have a huge qualm with it. And honestly, it's kind of the only qualm is like, let's say I'm leaning back here or like even just slouched down just like a little bit. The viewing angles are like horrendous. So like it makes it like dark and like you can't see otherwise. But if you're sitting up, then it's fine. But you know, that's what you pay when you pay, or I guess that's what you get when you pay for a $165 joint or whatever I paid. Here's my webcam. It is a C920. I've had this thing for a very long time, and I'd like to upgrade eventually to either a camera or like a Brio. However, I feel like my webcam doesn't even look terrible on stream. It's just something that I would like to upgrade that is like not necessary. You guys probably heard me mention earlier in the video that I had a Huntsman Mini. I got this for Christmas from Haley, thank you, along with this nice stream deck here. But this thing's sick. This is like my first like, I guess like mini 60% like mechanical keyboard. I had like a Razer thing previously, which I gave to Haley, and it had like the super switchy, like I don't know how to describe it, like super like clicky switches. But like I like the way this one sounds. It sounds nice and it's like very like responsive or whatever, and I just love the keycaps. Anyways, moving on. We have my Blue Yeti that I've actually had since 10th grade. This is something else I would like to upgrade eventually. I mean, it works. I have no problems with it, so I'm just going to keep it for a little while longer until I want to upgrade or if something comes on sale. This is my controller that I use to play Call of Duty, or really any game. Honestly, I really only use this for COD and I guess Forza. COD and Forza, C920, wait. Astro C40, I just called it the C920, that's hilarious. if you watch my stream, you'll know love-hate relationship with this thing. Best controller ever, and also the worst controller ever. If you just watch the stream, you'll know. Here's my ring light I got off of Amazon for like super cheap, but now they're like expensive. So I think I got this thing for like 10 bucks like a long time ago. Works as it should. It has like a couple different settings. If you come right here, you can see, click this button and it like can filter through like 3 different lights. I normally just keep it on that one, but now for the rigs. This is my gaming rig, which has a Ryzen 3700X in it and a GTX. Wow, it's late. I'm sorry. RTX 3070 here. I have 16 gigabytes of Corsair, 3600 megahertz RAM. I just have some nice cables here to like go with the build, like the black and like stainless steel look. 2 white Corsair fans, and then in the front I just have the NZXT fans. And actually I made a modification to this case, not really a modification, but so this is the H510 Elite, and as you can see here, the H510 airflow, not good. Everyone knows it. Well, I just took the front glass panel off, so these huge 140 mil fans are just sucking in nice air. And I've found that is like definitely the move for this case. It's still not great, but it's definitely better than just having this, you know what I mean? I planned to make like a mesh front panel, but I just haven't done it because I don't really see the front of it, and it kind of just sits here in the window and just has like a cool, like, I don't know. I'm just leaving it the way it is, and it doesn't seem to be collecting dust like an absolute monster, so I'm gonna keep it like this for a while. But I have a nice, I have the Kraken pump here with Ahsoka. As you guys can tell, I'm probably a big Star Wars fan. Ahsoka's the best Star Wars character in my opinion. But yeah, love the theme of my build. I think it looks good. Over here is the stream PC, and now this is what I was talking about. I'm still looking for an RTX card. As you can see here, I have my very first graphics card ever I bought in a pre-build back in 10th grade. This is some like AMD thing, and I used to have my old GTX 1080 in here, but I actually built a computer and sent it to Six, who's probably editing this video because he's my editor now. And I wanted him to have a decent rig, you know what I mean? So I gave him the GTX 1080, figured I'm not using it to its full potential in here. The reason I want an RTX card though is so I can use RTX voice and like RTX broadcast and all that stuff. All that technology would be sweet for the stream. But in here, it's my old CPU, which is a 2700 Ryzen 7 series, and then just 16 gigabytes of like 3000 megahertz RAM. So not terrible. And I know it looks terrible. I just basically just ripped out the 1080 and put this junker in. I mean, it works, you know. I would like to eventually get rid of this case and just get like an all black mesh case, so that way it looks a little bit more like nice, and I don't know, it just looks kind of crappy here, you know, like the RGB is cool or whatever, but it just doesn't look clean. And neither does any of my setup. As you can see here, this desk is old. This is an old like filing cabinet my mom gave me when we moved, and this is a desk I've had forever that's just absolutely disgusting. It's so old, like, you guys don't understand. This is probably like 10 years old, and it's just, yeah, it's bad. Anyways, this is my where all the stream is and everything. So if you ever see me streaming and I look over to my right all the time, that's what this is. I'm looking at this. Streamlabs is what I use to stream. I hate it. My webcam is constantly freezing, constantly having problems with it. If you watch the stream, you know. Turn a little bit more to the right. Oh, forgot the G Fuel. Gotta have the G Fuel. A little bit more to the right, you have my sub sign. I remember seeing this in like the fall. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put this. I was gonna put it in my window, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna have it as a little advertisement in the back. I think it would add a little bit more depth to my my like stream cam, and like, I don't know. When you have stuff in the background, it just makes it feel more like, I don't know, like homey. I guess, I don't know, you might know what I'm talking about, maybe not, but it just adds to the atmosphere, I guess you could say. Because if you just have a blank background, you know, it's just kind of bare, no personality to it. Here we have probably one of my favorite Lego sets ever, Grogu. Love that. Just have him always sitting here, and then I have the plush homie. He was actually here before him, but then we built this, and now they're together, you know. Over here, ATST Raider. Just another one of those sets that's just like I just have out because like I don't really have any place to put it. Down here I just have some random Lego sets. I'm probably going to end up doing a like huge Lego collection video because I'm gonna call it like a $5,000 Lego collection or something and make like a legitimate video here because that's probably how much it is. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments down below. I just recently started getting back into Legos. Literally loved them ever since I was a kid. Went to high school, forgot about them. Graduated high school. Holy shit, Legos are cool, you know? Because you actually have money to buy them. As a kid, I didn't have money to buy the cool sets. Now I do. So it's like, you know. Anyways, down here, nice mini fridge. Comes in handy. Some nice water that there's only one of, but normally there's more. And then some body armor. Having a mini fridge in your setup is so convenient. Let's say you're just gaming hard, right? Gaming hard. Oh, I need a beverage. Oh, yeah. Convenient. And then back here is just a nice table. This is what I like do any PC building on, any Lego building on. Anytime I'm like streaming a PC build, Legos, or it's just a nice utility table. I figured I needed it. And it comes in handy a lot just because like I have all this all my like setup here, but I just have no workspace for anything. So I just went to Walmart, picked up this table, and honestly, came in handy a lot. Down here, I just have some random boxes just in case I ever need to sell anything. I've actually used to have a lot more, but I decided to throw it away just because like some of this stuff that I had the boxes for is like why do I even have it. And actually, I have another one of these, but it's in our room because Haley was using it for her setup to like put her computer on. And I have a bunch of PC parts I could probably show sometime in there as well. And then up here I have my sound panels that probably do absolutely nothing. Basically, and they looked horrible. This was kind of just like a test run. Here at the apartment, you can't really like do a legitimate sound panel thing. So basically what I did is I glued these to cardboard and then command stripped them to the wall. And my plan is to do 3 more up here, 1 here, and then, one here actually. And then I want to get like either probably 2 more of these, of some type of posters and put them here. Now, if you guys know, when I stream, I have some cool lights on in the background. See, I feel like my setup is pretty mediocre, kind of junk if you have the lights on, but when you turn them off, then things get a little bit better. All right, now with the lights off, you get a whole different vibe, right? Like you just get like I don't even know. Hue Lights are awesome. I have have an addiction to them. I have a lot. So basically I have 2 here. This is what you see in the background of the stream. Just a nice blue and like magenta color. Here I have another Hue Play, or I think that's what it's called, Hue Play. Behind there, 1 here. Then I have Hue light strips going across the back there. And I have a Hue Go. You know, you can take it on the go. Right there, just emitting some nice light up into the corner there. And you know, on camera, it doesn't show up as good like as in real life. Like it looks a little washed out, like you can see the hot spots of the lights, but like in person, there's no hot spots, right? And throughout my apartment, we actually have like a bunch of Hue lights. So like we have our room, my studio here, and then the living room. And it's dope because we can control it all from our phone. So like when we leave the house, turn the lights off. When we get home, turn them on with our phone. Super convenient. And I even have it set up so when we leave, they shut off. And when we're like, I think it's like a mile away, then they turn back on. So really convenient. Hue Lights are just, you know, sponsor me, Hue. You know, I would love to have a nice, I would love to be sponsored by Hue. I mean, as you can see here, I'm just a butthurt for this nice ambient lighting. One thing I love about this keyboard are the keycaps. As you can see, when, like, let's say I have this Wallpaper Engine running, right? Whatever this is, this changes as well to match. This is probably my favorite background. As you can see, this changed with it as well. This is Han and Chewie just sitting in the Millennium Falcon here, just chilling. I think that's 8-bit or whatever it is, and it looks awesome. But this Wallpaper Engine is awesome. If you guys have a desktop, you should definitely get this because like it really adds to the, like for instance, it just matches the setup, right? The colors and everything, it's awesome. But I think that's about it for my setup. I will definitely be doing maybe, or possibly if you guys are interested in the Lego collection video and do more videos with that. I still need to do some car videos as well. I don't know what this looks like, if the lighting is good or bad, or if there's a shadow or not. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Haven't vlogged in forever, so it probably sucked and it was probably cringy. But if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like on the video down below.